What's good? Gonna get into some back testing for the day. Gonna do a week's worth of data. As you see, these are the current stats on the 2022 account, sitting at a 62 win rate, 1.4 R. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see what we can find. Monday, May 16th, 2022. Okay. Not much red folder this week. Wednesday or Tuesday is red folder. Wednesday is no news. Okay. So not much going on this week. Why am I on the 14 minute? What the hell? Let's zoom out here and see what we are noticing. So on a weekly chart, we swept out these lows. We're a lot higher on NQ. For now, I'm going to mark out this previous week high. Just a little idea for the week. Just sell off a ton on the weekly. But this weekly high is a level you can expect price to run back towards. Also daily high, daily gap, so pretty significant level here. Now looking at price, we generated highs here above, generated all these highs. I would like to see this ITL get swept out. That would be great, but we are moving very bullish at the moment. We're inside of a 4-hour bearish fair value gap, but we didn't reject out of anything significant here, so you do need to be wary of the overall range we're in right now. So I'm going to mark out this ITL on ES also. Okay, now let's get into what we got going on for the day here. We did hit this high, which I'm noticing, so I'd assume London's up here. Okay, London is down here, so London is a very clean draw. I like this. We are not sponsored by anything with London, and we have liquidity leading up to it, so I could expect some sort of shorts if we get a sell-off. Let's see. Here's open. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We edged this low. Best case scenario here would be some sort of premium, maybe a sweep of this 930 high. So 30-second here. Okay, we hit a 15-minute gap. If we can invert this 30-second, I would like this. Okay, wow. We are inside of a... Hopefully this can close. Oh, yes, I will take this for sure. I'm gonna try this here. This 3-minute. We are inside of a massive 1 minute. Keep that in mind. But in my opinion here, we should deliver lower. We generated a lot of lows here. And I'm gonna hold for this ITL. So yeah, we inverted the highest time frame here. Just want to see us continue lower. I want to see these lows get took. So overall, not gonna break even with ES. Yeah, gonna break even here. So nice. We don't want to really see this get took back, this move. So really clean trade here. I'm gonna start going in 1%, I think. Just it's a no news Monday. Let me not be stupid. Break even will be London lows here. Okay, so break even, just TP at this 4-hour here. Nice. Pretty simple trade. You saw me walk you through that. Wanted to get in the ABS here, the breaker, but this candle just made it obvious that we were going to go lower, and got pretty lucky with this 3-minute close. Very clean close. We did close that, right? Yeah, super clean close. I don't love when it barely closes, but when we have it in one candle and it's a full candle with no bottom wick here, it's just very, very obvious. So 1 for 1 coming into Tuesday. We are, where are we at? Okay, so we have this ITL down here, this previous day low, which I will mark out. It is a daily gap, so definitely a level to watch. So we did rebalance this range for the most part. We swept out the low I wanted to see get swept out, and then we displaced pretty heavily to the upside. So I don't need to see this level get hit today until we reach my overarching draw, which is the previous week high. So yeah, as far as a condition would be this. If this gets broken through, I would want to see shorts, but for now I'm definitely very, very bullish. What did we do overnight? We did just sweep out this high. Okay, I want to watch and see how we move at open. Just because this is not the best price action. This is like pretty unfavorable at the moment in my opinion. So maybe we come sweep London, maybe, because if we come down here we could just very well sell off strong. So okay, so this is a setup here, which I'm not gonna take. I don't really have conviction to target the ITL of the 1 hour when we have highs right above us like this. So I think I'm gonna wait for hopefully this fails. Nice. So that failed. This is a setup I could see a lot of people pattern trading. Why is this a pattern trade? First off, what would the key level be? The key level would have been this 5 minute. But you look at the lower time frame here, or the higher time frame I meant, we haven't swept these highs out. There's a ton of stacked highs through here. Why would you want to fade this? And we're delivering from an hourly gap. So there's no true reason to go lower, in my opinion. I would probably want a continuation to this high up here right now. So okay, this could be nice. We're generating highs. Possible soup of this low at 10. Yeah, this will become a 4 hour. Yeah, I would like this here, definitely. Best case scenario is going to be 10 a.m. here. Oof. God, I can't fade this. I don't like this at all. This is your 10 a.m. open, so we still have a 4 hour gap down here. This looks good. I just don't like having my stop like this. I want to see this move get took back, hopefully. But the play here, it would be this 30-second. Hoping this fails. Just for entry's sake. Okay, did we hit a 15? We hit a 5. I could definitely see shorts working from here if we dump through a 30-second. If we get a good candle close through this 30-second, I'll take it. Oh, that's pretty clean. That is pretty clean. ES hit a 15 and Q hit its unmitigated 5 minute. We got the condition out of it. Yeah, I'll take this. Break even's gonna be here. Just gonna get in off this 30-second. I think this is all right. It's definitely not like the cleanest just because the overall range we're in, but ES did mitigate a 15 minute, so you gotta be wary of that. I'm gonna be careful with this low. I don't want to see. Oh, man, at that point, why take it? Because higher time frame, I want to be bullish, but this is fading the higher time frame trend. I'm not gonna take this. I'm gonna wait for the 4 hour to get hit. Oh man. Okay. I mean, it's a good trade, of course. I'm gonna say that hindsight, I guess, but so now we hit the 4 hour. Now I would want this 5 minute to get inverted. If we can invert this 5 minute, that'd be really clean. Yeah, clean inversion here. 5 minute gets flipped. Ran into a discount, hit the 4 hour, left generated highs. I'm confident taking this 5 minute. SMT at the low. Just want to see a push up here. Gonna break even here and hold runners for this high. Pretty clean trade here. Just same idea. There's no news. So ES break even. If ES takes this high, I'll break even. Oof. Okay. Wow, wrong bias. I did not expect that to be how we deliver. So I guess what I could have done better this day was just take the short. I had conviction for it. I guess I just got in the way of myself, and I wanted to see that A plus setup, which was like with my bias, which was bullish, and I was wrong. So simply just wrong on that. Gonna go to the next day here, and we edged London lows. So very weird price we're having here. Okay. I still want to be bullish. Nothing will make me want to take shorts here unless we get a huge higher time frame inversion. That'd be nice, but that's about it. So I still like this London low a ton. I love how we generated here. So very clean ITL to target, because we did pump through this hourly, I'd assume. Yeah, I don't know. This range is ugly. That's one thing I will say. I don't like this range at all. We left hourly equal highs. We have these London lows still. We have an hourly FVG right here. Okay, we'll see how we open. Wednesday, no news, so. Okay, here is your open. Now, does this hourly need to get hit? It is open hourly, so it's an open liquidity pool here. Looking at the 30 minute, it's a weird SMT, man. We'll see. I'm gonna see how we deliver off of this, because right now this looks like we want to run to that high and then push lower. Nice. Is this a significant liquidity pool? Oof, okay. Now this is weird because, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for 10. This could all get ran, and I don't see us needing to go higher from this. This looks like we could very well just dump. This doesn't look bad, technically speaking, but I'm just gonna fade it. Still fading everything. I don't want to take a trade before 10. Okay. So what did 10 do? 10 had an extremely bearish close. Yeah, I want to be bearish. I just want to look for shorts here. I have no real reason to want to be bullish here. This is strong liquidity generated to the downside. We have this hourly gap up here. Open range liquidity. We have a lot of reasons to go lower here. We could even soup out this high. If we soup out this high and get a really clean reaction, I'll look to take shorts. Oof, okay, very clean reaction. This sucks because you would have to take the 3 minute, which is so low in the range. Nice, so we respect the 3 minute. 10-15 comes back up, stop hunt. This could go. This could go. I'm just gonna, I mean, it looks really good. It's just, once again, we're pretty low on the range. We do have equal lows. I'm just gonna let it go here. There's no real structure wise. If this works, it's just like we mitigated this gap. I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, just chopping around, bro. Like this gonna go. Sheesh. That's annoying. I probably would have got broke even. I think I would have moved my break even there. So now I guess we just want to dump. We left liquidity here. Now we are not done delivering lower. That's what I'm noticing here. So this looks like it still has a lot of reason to dump, which I'm not gonna take anything. This is just, yeah, bro. Like all the setups I would have took were like technically correct. We mitigated. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about that day was a little weird. I just wasn't confident. We had so many highs above us and so many lows below us. It was just like, look at the 4 hour. It was definitely bearish, and we're probably gonna just run. We're definitely gonna just run to that low. So, whew. Okay, I didn't expect the full ass sell model to complete. Sheesh. Okay, but now we have a very free continuation just based off the sweep of these highs and the displacement lower. This sell side is gonna get tagged for sure. So want to see that get hit, of course. Best case scenario would be this high gets souped, or we hit this high. That'd be really nice. If we can soup out this high here and get a decent enough reaction, I will short. We're inside of an hourly at the moment with an unmitigated hourly gap. Yeah. I'm gonna be interested to see what we do this day. So currently, what are we doing? We traded up. We have an SMT. I want to see if open just says, yeah, open says fuck the SMT, and we're gonna run to this high right now. I think. Nice. Terrible, really weak close here. We didn't sweep this high. I'm not taking any of this. Not clean enough for me right now. Wow. Jeez. Oh, that sucks. I didn't expect this V shape at all. Okay, what I will do is I will take shorts here. If we can get a clean short. Okay, so I was right. I don't know what this was about. This was a pretty random dump. But it looks like 10 a.m. wants to deliver up here. We did just put in a nice SMT, swept out these highs. How did 10 a.m. open? 10 a.m. opened pretty, this looks like it opened higher, but please go higher here. Yep, give me a short. I'll take this. I'm gonna take this here. Why is this a clean trade? We hit the 4 hour bearish gap. Good reaction out of it. We also are in a spot where ES just took out its internal high. So we have a SMT with this high up here. Pretty clean sweep. Well, actually perfect sweep. And then what are we doing right now? We have a bunch of lows generated. We have this 5-minute gap down here. And yeah, I would take it to that. I think this is a good trade. stop here, TP here, and I'm gonna break even here. Pretty confident this goes. We're not opening up a 30, correct? Yeah, we're not. Nice. Yep, this is gonna be the trade idea. I like this. I like the generated lows we have, so we'll go in here. The only thing is it's 1025. So if 1025 doesn't deliver too clean, you can kind of expect us to get a manipulation move. I'll just re-enter. Okay, nice, very clean. Beautiful. Want to just see this close right through. That's my break even. Bang, beautiful. What a clean trade. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just got a text. Okay, really clean trade there. I walked you through what I was thinking, and that's exactly what we got. So, very nice. On Friday, 2-1 on the week. So, May 20th, no news. Let's get into what we see here. Came close to these lows, edged these lows. Very nice. Yeah, I like shorts a lot here. This is very clean. We souped out this high, generated lows. I don't think we have any real reason to run higher here, unless we want to come to this high. This would be the only high for us to come to still. So, but as long as we can get some bearish momentum here, I will definitely want to take shorts. So, yeah, London lows is beautiful. Beautiful. This is going to be my internal draw. Asian lows is nice too. It's that lowest 1 hour. Yeah, definitely going to be looking for shorts on this day. Want to just make sure we don't just range. It's a Friday, and we already moved a ton this week, but I would expect Friday to want to deliver us to this low. That's just some Friday shit. Like, Friday typically will take you to your draw. So let's see what we do here at open. We have these highs. These could possibly get manipulated, but they're technically protected since we swept with them. But let me just stay zoomed out for now. Was there a... Okay. So no trades here. Just opens taking us to the draw. Fuck. Okay. I like this. We technically swept out all of these, which I don't love that, but I'm still bearish. So if we can respect this 5-minute condition that we just opened and get some sort of continuation, I would like that. Definitely. Clean wick. Very clean wick. If we get a good candle closed here, bearish, I'll take that. Wow. So we violate the 5-minute here. Now I could see why you liked longs here. I could definitely see that. It's just overall I think we're bearish. Yeah, in my opinion this looks really, really bearish. I could see this long working, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't want to fade my bias. If this long works, cool. I'm just not going to take it. You have a 931 wick to target. Holy price action. Okay, so here's 10 a.m.'s open. Beautiful, beautiful fade. Sheesh. Okay, so now we've generated extra liquidity. Overall, I still think we're very, very bearish. We have this sell side here, which I'm going to be looking to target. Nice. So I want to see some sort of stop raid. Give me a stop hunt. No. Oh, this is going to be a 15-minute? Okay. Peak situation here. I want to see the stop raid happen with the 15 minutes open. This would be my favorite situation here. Okay, how did the 10:30 open? 10:30 open with a devil's mark. Yeah, I need to see this get took. Give me one last stop raid here. Ooh. No. Fuck. All I want is that stop raid, and then I'm good to take shorts, so. God damn, bruh. Anything but give me my entry. Whatever. Nice. So why did I fade this long? Internally it looks good. It's just, what are you targeting? You have so much lows to your left, and overall the bias is still extremely bearish. We sold off on the 4-hour, edged these lows. We turtle souped this high at 50% of the range, and we just completely dumped. So I mean, I could see wanting to target the stacked highs here, but there's just no real point in my opinion. That's just how I felt about it. I'm glad I faded that. Best case scenario would have been getting in here, but it sucks that this wick wasn't like this. I would have actually cooked if this was the wick, but didn't happen. So anyways, 2-1 on the week. Pretty good week. I'm happy with that. So far, doing really good. 2 losses, good wins, sitting at 60, almost 63% win rate. So I'll get this posted. That was Christmas Eve's backtesting session. So I'll catch y'all. I'll probably do one tomorrow if I'm home at some point. I don't know if I'll be home, but if not, I'll see y'all on Friday. Peace.